Okay, this is Andrew. Welcome back, class. Glad to see everybody again. This is Learn English Now, and this is a lesson is we're going to be using a skit, and it's going to involve mixed language to learn more advanced conversation. But remember, the focus of this is listening, speaking, and pronunciation. So we're going to be working on our pronunciation, our listening, and our speaking. But our objectives are a little more broad. Okay, so basically, what we're going to do is we're going to watch a script from a popular Fringe show that involves um, two of the characters discussing scientific evolution and religious creationism. Okay, and also they're going to be intermixing slang words. So we've got slang, religious, scientific words, all this mixed into a conversation, and that's the kind of conversations, I'm sure that happens in your own country, but that's the kind of conversations you're going to be hearing when you go out into the world. It's a mixed conversation with all these different types of language mixed together. Okay, so in order to really be able to speak to native speakers, you need to be able to do and understand this. Okay, so today's lessons is objectives. We just discussed them. The student's background, most of you in here are non-native English speakers and you're wanting to live in an English speaking country. Okay, so we're going to briefly look at the vocabulary that we've been using. We've been over this vocabulary. We're going to look at some of the vocabulary that's used in this skit. And then after that, we're going to model by watching and discussing the Fringe skit. Then we're going to do a guided practice, an example skit's provided, and then an independent practice. You're going to create your own skit that's going to be similar to the Fringe skit and maybe even more popular. Who knows, you might become movie stars. And we're going to add some technology to this. What I want you to do is once you create your skit and then you're moving on to your independent practice, you're going to act out your skit. Because remember, this is speaking and listening. This is not really about writing. So you're not going to write all your skit down. You might write some key points down, but really you're going to try to speak extemporaneously and respond to each other. You're going to know what you're going to say before you go do it, but you're not going to be reading off a script. It's a skit. So you might not say exactly what you think you're going to say. So it can change a little when you're doing the skit, but we're going to record it. And we're going to use your iPhone. We'll have an iPhones available, whatever. We're going to record the skits and then project them up here on the projector. So this is multi-purpose. One purpose is you'll get to see yourself and others interact and using the language, but also you're going to get to hear your own, see and hear your own pronunciation. On some of the pronunciations we've been working on, we'll discuss that a little later, but we've been discussing R's and L's and various other pronunciation. Okay. And then the assessment will be as described later on in the lesson. Okay, this happens to look a little creepy, but basically we have religious terms here. Here's some of them. We've been using more, but these are some of them that are um, used in the skit. So I took these words, these vocabulary words directly out of the skits. Okay, here's the scientific words that's used in the skits and slang words. Today is not vocabulary lesson. You've already been through this. I think most of you are doing pretty well on this vocabulary. So today is to understand how it's all used together in conversation and pronunciation. Okay, thanks. So here's the skit, right? So you'll go ahead and watch that, and then some discussion questions for critical thinking is, does the producer here seem to have an agenda? Are they trying to promote religion or evolution, or does the producer seem to be pretty neutral? What do you think? And actually, who in this won the argument? What's your what's your assessment of who won the argument? And does winning the argument even really prove anything? I mean, if you win an argument, does that prove anything? Probably not. So, but these are some questions you can think about. Okay, so let's start a guided practice quiz. So this is me. I say, hey, do you believe in evolution? And the guy's like, no, 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 I'm not down with that. I'm a fundamentalist. Okay, so all of a sudden, maybe somebody wouldn't really say that, but you get the point. They're mixing the slang and they're mixing the religious terms, okay? And so, but scientists, we have been right about many things, such as physics and mechanics and just many things and more. And yes, that's true, but even now scientists cannot fully describe even really what electricity is. So you can see maybe he won the argument, but does that really even prove anything? Probably not. Um, so that's the good point about this is because, religion is faith and there is no end to this argument. So you can take it as far as you want. You can keep going and going, doing more with your skits, working in more words and more technologies, and just have a good time with it. Practice your pronunciation. I want you to start working in the pronunciation of the R and L words we've used. So really try to work in words like roll and lay and run, things like that, that we've been really trying to focus on the R and L words that some of you have been having some difficulty with your native background. Okay, so great. Let's work on that. And then remember, we're going to use technology. We're going to record these skits on the iPhone. We're going to project them up here on the screen this way. And then on the screen, you can see yourself doing the pronunciation of these words. You can see yourself interacting with your classmates, and hopefully you can see yourself getting better at speaking and using and communicating in English. All right, thanks a lot, and enjoy the project, and I'll see you next time.